Hey there, P90X here, or Jason Croxford. I want to make this quick video here to show you exactly what you need to get started out in your P90X program. I've had a couple people that have asked me, they want to know, what you need to start out, how you get going, pretty much, all the required equipment that you're going to need. Because there are a couple things you need to get started. You can't just get the DVDs, get the program, and be good to go. That's why, I had it for a while. Not only, I didn't have the motivation to get going. I had P90X for about 5 months and sat on it and did nothing. So if you're one of those people and you're trying to get the motivation and you already have the equipment, then get going. Don't waste your time when you do it. Just push play and let's go. But otherwise, if you were like me and you were working on getting the motivation, but also some excuses where you didn't have the right equipment. I didn't have a chin-up bar, and if you know anything about P90X at all, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you, you need to have a chin-up bar. You need some way to do chin-ups in some form, fashion, whatever. Whether you have a bar built into your your gym, whether you have some sort of iron gym or something like that, you need a chin-up bar because half the resistance videos require some way to do chin-ups, and you're gonna love it, you're gonna need it. So I started out like going to a couple, but now I'm doing a whole ton. But anyways, you will need a chin-up bar. And that's one of the important things. I'm going to show you. I have everything laid out here on the floor. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to get started. If you have this stuff, some of it you don't necessarily need, but most of it you will absolutely need. I use what I have, and this has been working out perfect for me, and I just upgrade as I go. But these are the essentials. So bear with me. I'm going to point out what you need to get started. Once you have these, you're good to go, and P90X will be in your life, and you will be going day 1 to day 90 and getting in the best shape of your life. So bear with me 1 sec here, I'm going to show you everything. I've got everything laid out on the floor so you can have an idea of exactly what it is that you need. And I'm just going to kind of point everything out here for you. There is, of course, the chin-up bar. That is essential. You are going to need a chin-up bar, as I said. I use the Iron Gym. It cost me $30. I actually got it off eBay. You can get it there. You can get it, get it at Sears, get it at Walmart, get it at Target, anywhere really. You can get this bar, so there's no excuse. Just 30 bucks, and you can have your chin-up bar. Then obviously you need some sort of doorway that it will fit, but I'm sure you can find one somewhere. So you need that. I recommend you get a fan. You do not need it. It's not required, but a lot of the workouts are going to really heat you up, especially if you're working out in a small room like I do. You need some sort of fan to move the air. I just got this little fan I've had for years, but now I use it for my workouts. I just set it up and turn it on. I also have a ceiling fan, so that helps me out a little bit. Now you're going to need to have some sort of weights. These are what I use right now. I've got a set of 15s and a set of 10s. That works well enough, but they're starting to get too light for me. What I do in some of my workouts is actually combine, put the 10 and the 15s together in one hand, or in each hand, so I have 25 pounds in each hand. I do not recommend that. It's not good for your wrists. It is really not the best thing to do. It's just something I've been doing to get by. But I really am going to be buying some new weights, some 25s actually, probably tonight or tomorrow. So I don't recommend it. Don't do it, really. Don't, say that I said it and do it. You can do it at your own risk, but, I don't recommend it. Over here, you can use some workout gloves. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I like to use them when I'm doing a lot of chin-ups and stuff, prevent some of the callus. But at the same time, I really don't care. So I've just been actually not using them recently because every time I use them and sweat, they seem to kind of leak black dye, and that's just not good. So they're from Walmart. They're about 10 bucks. But you have over here, you're going to need some sort of shoes. These are just my normal New Balance height rating shoes. I use these a lot during my plyometrics and a lot of my jump training stuff, a lot of the the cardio X, stuff like that. A pair of really good shoes to absorb some of the higher impact exercises will be great. Your knees will love you. So use them. I don't use them obviously during yoga. I don't use them during some of my weightlifting resistance stuff because I'm not really moving. I'm just kind of standing in one spot for the most part. You will absolutely, without a doubt, need a yoga mat. Do not make that an excuse though, because you don't need to save up 100 bucks to get a yoga mat. This one I bought for $10 at Walmart when I was starting out. So I've actually been using it. I'm on day 60 now, and I'm still using this thing. And my shoes have been tearing it up a little bit because I use it to jump on with plyo and stuff like that to absorb a little more. But 10 bucks, and I'm going to throw another 10 bucks out there and grab another one towards day 90 when I start over again. But no excuses there. Go get one. And last but not least, really, you will need a chair of some sort. Okay, the chair is going to be very important to have because you're going to need it during doing your decline push-ups and possibly doing doing some of your chin-ups and stuff like that. You might need a chair when you're starting out. I did it for the first
30 days and then finally kicked the chair and got it out of the way. But you know, you'll probably need it, and it's a great place to start. I had this one sitting around the house I moved into. It was already here. It's not really the best chair, but you know, it works for my chair dips and all that stuff. And I just use it. And you'll of course need, I have on the chair there, the workout log. You're going to need your workout sheets to keep track of what you're doing. So very vital in checking out where you were, what you did, what weight you used, how many reps you did. Write down any notes, and you know, whether you need to add weight, reduce weight, whatever. Just leave some notes so you have something to look back on. I'm going to share these with you once I get pretty much complete in my program. When I'm starting over, I'm going to show you all my numbers so you can see where I was at. But it's just, you know, I've got those laid out for you. So there you have it. That is it right here. I've laid everything out right on the floor, and you know, this is all you're going to need to get going. You know, some of the stuff you don't really need a fan, things like that, but whatever. I would recommend it because you get really hot during some of the stuff and helps cool you down.
So there you have it. That's what you're going to need to get started out. Those are the main equipment things you're going to need to use. You know, you can obviously add, and I recommend you're going to have your diet. That's a whole different thing. You're going to need nutrition supplements. You know, you can add protein. Whey protein works great if you're trying to add some bulk. You can add, obviously, all your protein foods, your carbohydrates, all the good foods, obviously. You're going to need good nutrition. That's a whole different video. But so work on that, but this is all you need. This is all the equipment that you need to get your main fitness goals going, get yourself moving, and get your workout started. So no more excuses. Go get your stuff if you don't have it. I didn't actually notice, or excuse me, I didn't show you the heart rate at all because I don't have a heart rate monitor. I use, as I've been saying throughout some of my videos, I use a standard. I just check my heart rate every rest break, during tempo, during plyo, all that. I count for 15 seconds what my heart rate is during each water break, multiply by 4 at the end, and that gives me a rough idea of what my heart rate is during the workout. You know, that's what I've been doing for years, doing my cardio workout. So not 100% accurate, but good enough if you don't want to drop the money on a heart rate monitor. So that's what you need. Get going, pick up the stuff you don't have yet, and I'll be seeing you around the community. So I wish you best of luck. Ask me if you have any questions. Visit my blog at www.betterbody90.com, where you'll find a lot more information. Other than that though, I will see you guys next time. Take care.